Welcome. Today we are exploring a fascinating discrepancy in the modern professional landscape. The gap in labor productivity between Japan and other advanced global economies. Why do some cultures work longer hours but produce less economic output? At the core of the gap are fundamentally different values regarding what constitutes work. In many traditional Japanese corporate environments, immense value is placed on the process, endurance, and visibility. visibility. Conversely, the global standard increasingly prioritizes mm, tangible results and efficiency over mere presence. Let's look at the data. The overtime culture has long been a hallmark of the Japanese work ethic. However, as this chart illustrates, the correlation between hours worked and economic value generated is negative when compared to nations like Germany, where working hours are strictly capped. The true cost of the overtime culture is not just corporate inefficiency, it's an individual opportunity cost. When work and long commutes consume the majority of working hours, the time available for personal growth, rest, and strategic thinking virtually disappears. This brings us to continuous learning. Globally, upskilling and self-study outside of work hours are standard practice for career advancement. Unfortunately, um, sto- statistics show that Japanese professionals lag significantly behind their international peers in structured adjust learning. How do top tier global professionals utilize their event in evenings rather than staying at the office out of sense of obligation? They strategically invest their time in three areas: industry research, purposeful networking, and acquiring new technical or soft skills. To bridge this gap, a fundamental shift in value is required. We must redefine professional value. It is no longer about how many hours you are visible sitting at your desk. It is strictly about the quality of your output divided by the time invested to achieve it. Adapting a global standard of productivity starts with a mindset shift, which then naturally leads to behavioral change. This means setting strict boundaries on your workday, learning to say no to non-essential tasks, and valuing your personal time as a critical asset. Here are three actionable steps you can implement tomorrow. First, audit your daily hours to identify inefficiencies. Second, set a hard cap on your overtime to force prioritization. And there and third, dedicate just 30 minutes a day to uninterrupted study or skill development. Thank you for investing your time in your own growth today. For deeper insights, I have prepared a resource list including my homepage, detailed articles on notes, and published ebooks. All links are in the description below. Please subscribe to the channel if you found this valuable. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for listening.